You will never believe what happened to me at the end of last year. I managed to find my uncle's very guitar that he had to sell back in 1989 and literally regretted it ever since. Let's just say that without my Uncle Matt, there would be no Music Locker. There would be no love for vintage gear. This was the very guitar that we'd talk about how he'd spend hours and hours practicing on it, playing it in his band, the Big Bad Squares, back in the mid to late 1980s. And then nearly 35 years later, I get a call from the guy who'd bought it from my uncle in 1989 who wanted to sell it back. And I could not believe it when I saw the guitar. Check out part 2 for my Uncle Matt's reaction when we gave it to him for Christmas. Just have a look at the... don't know if you quite recognise this.
I do.
Yeah.
I think so.
My word.
I can't believe it. I recognise the case as well.
Yeah.
This was my guitar.
Is it your guitar?
Yeah.
Whoa! Is it the actual one?
Yeah.
No, you do.
Yeah, it's the exact
How
one.
did you find it?
That is the B from Big Bad Squares.
No. So how many years ago is that?
Oh gosh.
Oh, that's
Right.
89,
89.
88 maybe. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Did you tell the person you bought it off?
That's how I found out. I went to see it, and the guy said, he said, I said, it's funny, my Uncle Matt's had a guitar like this when he was younger. And he said, was his name Matt Hill?
So it was off the person.
It's off the bottle, yeah. You're so welcome.
All those years later.
Hey Jono, Annie, I just wanted to send you a message. Just reflecting on last night. Honestly, it's one of the most incredible things that I've ever experienced. And I don't know how to say thank you. It's completely overwhelming. I still can't believe it. I can't believe it. Thank you doesn't seem enough. I think I said before, like, I feel so lucky with the life I've had. It's been amazing. And I've had so many incredible experiences, and I don't have regrets, apart from I really regret selling this guitar. And to have it come back to me like this via you is just magical. It's really special. Thank you. Because I never thought I'd ever see it again. And, I was thinking about it. I owned it probably for about 4 or 5 years, between 15 and 20. But it's a short period of time, but it's such an important period of time in anyone's life, really. And for me, this guitar was my whole world. It was what I was obsessed with. I was focused on it. It was all I wanted to do was music. And this guitar, like the first gigs I played, the first like really good, amazing gigs were on this guitar, like songs, like developing songwriting and learning to play on this guitar. I mean, I remember just learning this, with the little finger, and learning that on this, and to actually have it back in my hands. I can't describe it, what it was like last night. It's a sort of, it's really visceral, it's really real, and it's like a muscle memory. And when you gave it to me last night, it was the case as much as the guitar. It was like the remembrance of just doing like the flipping the catches, like the tension on the catches, the way the handle felt in the shape of my hand. Because I spent so much time with this guitar at that really important period when your brain is just going and growing and growing. And I just remember everything about it. And it's interesting because I had no remembrance at all that I'd ever put a sticker on the case. But as soon as I saw the part of that B, it just came back to me. And it's reminding me, I'm reflecting on a few years ago, I did a project working with people with dementia. And as part of the training, I learned how to do, they call it reminiscence arts practicing. And it's about using memory in order to sort of stimulate people. And what I learned there is that smell is probably the most evocative memory, but touch as well. You can show someone a picture of an object and it'll bring back memories, but to actually hold something in your hand and to physically have it, it's the best I can remember it. I can explain last night is as soon as I kind of had that case and I opened it and I touched it, it was like someone downloaded all these emotions and memories back into my brain from back then. It was completely overwhelming. I can't explain it, but all of those feelings about what music meant to me and what this guitar represented to me as well. You know, Eastwood in the 80s I didn't feel like it was a good place for me. I didn't feel like I could, I don't know, I felt uncomfortable. And this guitar, it was everything. It was all about music and a different life out there that I might, you know, explore. And I've done that. And it's been fantastic. So this guitar is, you know, it's not just a guitar that I had. It's not an object. You know what I mean? It's more than an object. You know this. This is what you do for a living. Is you know, you breathe life into these objects and understand the power, the potency that they have. As I say, I don't think words are enough to say thank you, but I just want to let you know how much I appreciate it. And, you know, it's back home now, and I really hope, my hope for the future is that this guitar stays in our family now. And after I'm long gone, you know, you'll be playing it, or one of your children, or maybe one of your grandchildren. And you'll say, that belonged to your great Uncle Matt, and it comes from 1985, and it'll have a story, and there'll be pictures of me and you and other people, and it'll be part of the family story. So I really hope, that's my hope for the future for this guitar, that it stays and it gets passed down. Thank you.